Finally made it to Dubai. What did it say? Well, welcome to Dubai.
Scoop me duck, got one of my rooms all flooded with gold. I done bought 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carat in stones. Cash on the California cash, can't wait to go dress my home. Smash all you itty bitty rappers in a minute, I'm showing the prolong.
Alright, so I finally made it to the apartment that I'm at. It's called the 5 something. If you didn't know, Moomoo finally launched cash accounts where you can make basically unlimited amount of trades based on your account value. And a lot of people didn't know that, or a lot of people don't really know that because they're so used to trading on PDT. Now, you'll probably only think that you have 3 trades per week, but with cash accounts, you can pretty much trade unlimited with the amount that you have in your account. So if you haven't made that switch and if you haven't used a cash account, make sure you look over to Moomoo. You also get up to 30 free stocks with a qualified deposit. I don't know if you guys heard that right, but 30 free stocks for a qualified deposit just to switch to a broker. And they offer things like unusual activity for options, which you would normally have to pay for on other platforms, which I did, and a lot of people do know what platform I was using and paying for. But Moomoo's honestly been the best switch I've ever made when it came to brokers. Let me know how you guys like it. It's something that we're going to continue to work and make better. It's like mad futuristic. And I also don't have Alex, so don't judge my camera skills. If you guys don't like this vlog, make sure you let Alex know in the comments that he was supposed to be here. Alright, so food just came after like 2 hours. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning. And I thought I ordered a lot, but I ordered a little more than a lot. Yeah, when you're starving, you're starving. Alright, well, I'm gonna dog this food and then talk to y'all later. But yeah, in the morning I got the FX Summit. After the FX Summit, I got a trade. Just looking like a work day tomorrow, but I'm gonna vlog as much as I can for you guys tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I gotta show you guys this real quick. Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm gonna do my thing. Talk to y'all tomorrow. So, I did try to sleep. It worked for a little bit. Obviously, you can tell my hair is kind of messy, but it's currently 6:30 in the morning here, and I'm gonna start to get ready and then get dressed and then head over to the FX Summit, where I'll be speaking with Peter, Einstein of Wall Street. A lot of you may know him. Very famous. I've known him since I was like a little kid, so it was like a dream come true when I finally met him at the Wall Street for the stock exchange. Now we're sharing a stage here to talk with each other in front of thousands of people. I'm actually not sure how many people are going to be there, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people, especially because when they did it in Miami, it was pretty insane. So Dubai should be incredible, and I'm going to take you guys on the full experience with me. It's the full fit for today. Xenia polo up top, frosted AP purple face on the wrist. Xenia, I don't even know what they call this, but sort of like dress pants, but you can kind of wear them casually. So it's like a mix of both. And obviously they're tailored. Then you have the brown Louis socks and then some brownish
On the way to reach my goals, a lot of those open and close. I've been spending millions on clothes, I've been making millions off clothes. Staying new money to the old, garbage stay bitches and old. Cut up my shirt full of hoes, don't wanna got a lot of hoes. Shout out my cousin, my kid, my blood, my foe. Hold my 10, I plant the seed, give it water to grow. €500,000 in a third world country, I travel the coast. Always say that I want it, you don't want it, then done it, I do what they don't. Never try to stunt my growth, 5% to chase my goals. Nigga, why you watching, I'm grown.
Welcome, everybody. What's up, gang? We're an MC, so let's go. Nour, you've been very successful for a long time, since you were younger. If you could just tell people how you got in so young, and then sort of the lessons that you learned. He's very young.
Like when you said 24, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Just looked at me?
Nour started trading when he was 15?
16
years old? Okay, so that's...
For sure. So originally how I started was I had an internship on Wall Street, 40 Wall Street in the Trump building. My best friend's brother was already in a fund. So it was exciting that summer because he said we can come and kind of hang out and be an intern and, do little things. Obviously we weren't traders on the floor. We had no, Series 7, Series 64, none of that. So we came into the office every day with suits, feeling like we were the man back then, taking the subway, the train, got the experience. And obviously I had to go back to high school. There wasn't, any income where I could just say I'm dropping out of high school. And then I ended up opening up a Robinhood account. And at the time, Robinhood just had come out in 2013. So it was like kind of brand new. Everybody kind of uses Robinhood nowadays, but that's exactly where it started back in 2016.
And what was your approach? Did you take a course first? Did you try to figure it out yourself? Did you try to use the information from your time at Wall Street to try to translate that to retail trading? Or what was your approach?
So there's not much that I got to learn on Wall Street other than the experience of being around other like-minded people. So a lot of people think that I was on Wall Street and I got to learn the ins and outs, but it was nothing like that. And the problem with options trading back in 2016 was there just wasn't any courses. I would have loved to take a course back then, and even YouTube videos was like rocket science trying to learn. So it was basically self-experience to start off. And at the very beginning I started with shares, and shares were very easy because shares, you buy one share, you'll be up $10, down $10, up $20, down $20. There wasn't major swings with shares, especially with a $5,000 account that I deposited. So that's how it started. And then 6 months into it, I started, experience what, options really were, and, how volatile options were. And that's when I started dibbling and dabbling into that.
All right. I mean, I feel like you chose one of the hardest routes to go to is with options. Because we kind of heard from a few speakers why some other instruments are a little bit better, but
yeah.
We'll talk about the pros and cons of trading options. Raja, if you want. Now, Nour, I want to pass this on to you because Raja mentioned something, and I actually want to get your take on this. What do you think social media has done in terms of setting high expectations or getting traders away from what it actually takes to be successful? What do you think social media has really done for traders? Because you've been around since really the space started to build and grow up.
I think it's one of the worst things ever created because even I was a victim of that in college. So when I got to college, freshman year of college, I was making about $7,000 to $10,000 a day. And every single day I would go on Instagram and see someone posting a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a day. And I would sit there and ask myself, what am I doing wrong? And the annoying part of that is I'm making money, but I'm still disappointed in myself for the amount of money that I made compared to another person. So it's always the idea of comparing and having comparisons to other people who either started way before you, have a different course or a different, level that they took trading to. And most of the traders you see online, he just explained it, most of it is fake. So I'm sitting there comparing myself with someone I don't even know that's posting real profits or not, or is, the best traders online nowadays are the best marketers, right? And I was a victim of that personally in college, and it was one of the most annoying times in my life because it took me from a state of sitting there and saying I'm doing a great job, making whatever $5,000 to $10,000 to what am I doing wrong and how do I get as close as possible to this person? And that affected me because it turned my consistent days to days where I was up $5,000 to $10,000 to negative $5,000 to $10,000 because I was going for those big wins. And it was a very bad or I would say a depressing moment in my life because it lasted about 5 months where I just sat there and said, it's not even worth it anymore. I went from being consistent every single day to now fluctuating up and down $5,000 and $10,000. So I think it was one of the worst and best things that's happened because obviously it's motivation to a lot of people and that's why you guys are here. But it was also one of the worst things, and I was a victim of that as well. All right, so first FX Summit I've attended has come to an end today. Tomorrow, I believe for the next 2 days they have something going on. I believe I speak one more time tomorrow, and then I'm done. Wow, that car is sick. Just another day in Dubai. I'm gonna go home, relax for a little bit, enjoy this nice weather, and trade for about an hour, and then call it a day. Actually, not really call it a day. We still need dinner. But we'll probably grab dinner with Einstein later. Keeps talking about it. So straight from the FX Summit today, I ended up making $4,700 on the day, about $5,000 on SPY. It wasn't even my trade. It was actually Maki's trade. It was about a 28% trade, and it was to the downside, which was pretty smooth. Other than that, there wasn't much happening in the market, so I'm pretty happy that I was kind of late to getting back because of the FX Summit. I was going to be sitting there and doing nothing. So that was my only trade. Right now I'm going to head to dinner, and then from there that should be the night. So I'll see you guys when I get to the restaurant.
I float like a ghost when I ride. Still on it, they hope I retire. No boast, this ain't a facade. I'm going against all the odds.
Start off with the spicy cucumber salad. Have mushroom fritters. On this page, can we get honey nut crispy beef? Is this good? Moi?
Shumai. It has Hokkaido scallops and the mix of prawns.
It has caviar?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Go, no way I can hide. Orange County, I make the montage. They Lambo the Benz at a Dodge. Ferrari add to the collage. Young player, I wanna go Gator. They probably be feeling me later. I promise ain't asking for favors. I work and put work on the daily.
Alright, so it's currently day 2 of the FX Summit. It's like 9 a.m., so it's a lot later than it was yesterday because Roy, who's the owner of FX Summit, said that we should start a little bit later today. But it's going to start off with me and Einstein taking the stage. I believe we're the first people speaking. It is an action-packed day. I do want to go to the beach, so what I think I'm going to do is after I speak this morning is I'm just going to leave and then head over to the beach. After the event, people kind of like get lunch and sit and network. I'm not really one of those, so just head over to the beach or come back to the apartment so I can change and then head over to the beach so I can jet ski or something. But I'm repping the StockHours jersey today. So I'll be going up. Yesterday I was wearing a little bit more formal. Today, since it's me and Einstein on the stage, I'll be wearing the StockHours shirt. So I'll see you guys when we get there.
Some people use it, some people use it for options, right? But it negates the concept of technicals. Technicals are reading graphs. And when they tell you to buy or sell, do it. That's it. Don't overthink this. You can turn a simple trade where you can make money into a completely blown up account if you overthink it. Yes. Is Nour here? Nour? Okay, I'll keep talking. Come on. Nour's up in fire when he was a young guy, right, to become a trader. He has done an amazing job, not only learning how to trade, being a successful trader, but immediately finding a community, creating a community, and trying to give it back to all of you immediately. For me, that's got to be taken.
You're always making my life a million times easier. I was going to do the intros, but that was basically it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. First, give it up for these incredible speakers real quick. Welcome back. Same thing as yesterday, I was getting text messages 3, 4 in the morning. It seems like folks are having trouble adjusting to the time. Desks. Without further ado, give it up for Peter and Nour.
How has the role of human emotion in trading changed with the rise of algorithmic and AI-driven trading systems?
So algorithm trading is a big thing. I have a handheld on the floor of the stock exchange with over 100 different algos. 10%, 20%, passive aggressive, TWAP, time weighted average price, VWAP, volume weighted average price. There's so many different ways you can execute stock. That does take a little emotion out of the game because the customers demands, right? So the customer upstairs sends an order down with instructions. Be aggressive, be passive, buy them in line, sell them, work them over the day. They're all different things. Those are institutional orders. A day trader doesn't really interact in the same way because you guys are buying 100 shares, buying 1,000 shares, selling 100 shares, selling 1,000 shares. You want to just get in, get out, and try and make a little bit of money. Right? You're slicing it. I don't know, scalping, right? That's what scalping is not a bad word. Scalping is nothing more than making a little bit of money every hour, every day, so you green at the end of the week, the month, right? So
yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what's going on there.
Cool. So you've been nicknamed the Einstein of Wall Street. What mindset or philosophy has kept you thriving in a high-pressure environment for so long?
I love what I do. For me, trading the market is like this. I'm in the Super Bowl every single day. So I got nicknamed the Einstein of Wall Street. I'm not that freaking smart. I just look like him. But I got nicknamed the Einstein of Wall Street from Erin Burnett, who was a journalist for CNN. She's actually still on TV. For me, everybody has a different personality, right? That's why trading is not for everybody. There's some people who wear their emotions on their sleeves. I know there are thousands of pictures of me when the market's up 1,000 or down 1,000.
Yep.
I'm not only the down guy, I'm also the up.
So I try to record as much as I could with Einstein obviously be the main point of today. But anyways, time's up. I am going to leave here the event. I think they have the expo after, but it's mostly for Forex anyways. So, but anyways, I'm gonna head back to the hotel, going to eat really quickly, and then head over to some jet skis by the Burj. First of all, finished the jet ski earlier, which was pretty sick. It came straight back, ended up trading, only took 5 minutes. Actually, I'll show you. Ended up making 6,000 this session here. I don't know if you guys can see. But yeah, that took only 5 minutes, and now I'm heading over to dinner, just quickly showered, and then from there, I will be calling it a night. I know the rest of the group, as far as like the summit, is going on a yacht for networking. But I'll pass on that. Respectfully.
Put work on the daily. I spent 50 racks on the trainer. My payroll ain't missing the payment. We starting to spend cash for payments. They make this shit last for ages.
Alright, so the main dish, I guess, just came in. What's that alarm going off? Starting to get nervous. I got vegetarian pasta, I think. There's a lot of green in here. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'll give you guys a taste test on camera real quick. Oh. Sorry. Alright guys, so after this, I'm gonna crash. So if you don't see me after this food clip right here, it's because I went to sleep. I'm calling it a day, night. Yeah, so it's almost 4 p.m. I didn't have to speak today, so I sat my ass in bed. It's 4 p.m. I just woke up. I'm gonna get 6 espresso shots, 3 espresso martinis, and 4 Don Julio shots to wake up. So other than me waking up really late today and getting some breakfast / lunch, I haven't done anything regarding activities or today was like relax day for me. Didn't work out. I had cake for breakfast, then went down and had nothing makes sense. Anyways, one thing that did go according to plan as per usual, nothing has changed. I made over $7,000 today trading, and I was done in the first 7 minutes of the trading market. So obviously I did signal it to my Discord, as you can see right here on Mumu. It's the time right now, Friday, 8:39 p.m. I think that's like 11 a.m. back in New York. But yeah, ended up making $7,000. 3 days in a row where I've signaled something over 40%. Today was about 50%. Yesterday was about 50%. Wednesday was about 40%. So 3 back-to-back days. And if I was home, I probably would have made closer to $60,000. So it is what it is. I am trading on VPN, but in the last 3 days, I've made $21,000, which is nuts. As far as like just doing what I want, where I want. It's just the life that I live. So that is what it is. I'm going to head down to the pool. There's not much going on. They do have like a little hookah spot at the pool. Just smoke hookah, eat food, and just kind of vibe out. I'm going to use today as to rejuvenate, you can say, and get back to, the mentality of waking up early. But yeah, I'm done for the day as far as work. I don't even feel like looking at emails. It'd be like that. We've all been there. But I'll see you guys, bring you guys to the pool and show you what I kind of do for the night. And there's really not going to be much, but I'll bring you guys over to the pool right after this. My day has only consisted every single day of eating. I told myself when I get here I'm not going to eat. I was going to put my Invisalign in And here I am. I smelled the food, and now I want everything on the menu as per usual. So
Payment. We starting to spend cash for payments. They make this shit last for ages. I hate the 4 wall the cages. They taught me dissolve the patience. We living through all the changes. We about to, we fall, we made it.
I woke up this morning, decided to change my flight, thinking it was tomorrow, but it was really this morning, and it was actually in 30 minutes, so I missed that one. So currently I have no flight back home, which is okay. Alright, so I'm about to go do a podcast with Wakir, kind of like the final thing I have to do in Dubai here. And he sent a driver to come pick us up, so thank you, Wakir, for picking us up in the Batmobile SUV.
Ladies and gents, I've had the pleasure all the way from the US to Dubai. We had a very special episode. Man, you don't appear on cameras too often, but I want to say this: when this is out eventually, you're going to be excited because not only you get a chance to see him on a podcast long form, we went into so many topics, exposing. We had SEC cases, we had the coffee zilla, we had house robberies. We spoke about making millions, losing millions. Like, this was a very, very diverse episode. Also mindset of like young guys who chase materialism, getting older. Amazing episode, man. I really enjoyed it, bro. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, because I know you're a big name in the space, and a lot of people want to learn from you, and I think we made some magic.
Pleasure. Thank you.
My guy.
My guy. All right, guys. Dubai comes to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole vlog. Do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe. I try to vlog as much as I can on this trip. Very in and out records type of trip. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.